Alright, so we've done underrated films. I'm gonna go with just complete overrated just movies. Overrated. Just movies like everyone's like, oh dude, this is a fantastic film. This movie's great. I love this film. You watch it and you're like, meh.
That happened recently. Do you have one on mind?
I don't quite have one in mind yet, so.
Do you have one? Overrated?
I watched one recently that I swear.
I'm just gonna throw one out there to make. You know, I'm gonna be honest. I did like Big Hero 6, but I do think that was a little overrated.
Oh,
did you see it yet?
I haven't seen it yet, so I can't say anything. I'm just gonna say straight up, since you brought that up, Frozen.
Overrated?
Frozen is so good, though.
Frozen is so overrated. The only reason that movie is good is Let It Go.
No, that's not the only reason.
Well, I will oddly come to the defense of Frozen because I think that it is unfairly rated, right? Not because it's so popular. It's overrated. Do you think that's why?
No. The reason I think it's overrated, if you actually watch it as a film, there's no real villain. Like there's no real problem in the film. Like you think you watch the film, you think
what is it? Isn't it the two sisters trying to come back to each other or something?
So the point is Elsa freezes the entire everyone's dying because essentially everyone's dying because she froze the entire land when she left.
It's a movie about like accepting yourself though. It's a movie about like.
Isn't it about being gay though? Like she wears the glove and then she has to take the glove off.
No, actually,
yeah, like coming out of the closet.
No. The thing with that is in that movie, anyone who's wearing a glove through most of the movie is the villain, essentially. That's why Hans, you never see him take his gloves off. At least that's a theory you go with. My reason I don't like that film so much, though, is you learn some of the backstory of it. Like, Elsa was supposed to be the villain. She actually was. But the song Let It Go was so good and was just, everyone loved it. They switched it halfway through. And you can really see that.
Well, yeah, there is a villain, the guy that seduces
Hans.
the girl. Yeah.
But at no, like, he just was randomly the villain at the end when she got stuck with the ice. Like, at no point up until then was he ever shown to be a villain. He was just like, hey, I'll help you do this, I'll help you do that, I'll help you do this.
Okay.
There's no motivation for him to be a villain except he doesn't want to wait in line to be in power.
Alright, that's valid.
I think it doesn't have to be a villain to be a good movie, though.
You need an antagonist. You need.
It's a movie about learning to accept yourself and like.
Fine, you need conflict to make a good film, though.
Isn't the conflict that she has a power that kills people?
The conflict is that she hurt her sister, and her sister is dying.
Which gay people feel like they hurt people. It's totally. I'm not kidding. Frozen.
Okay, if you go by Frozen theories, The Little Mermaid.
Oh, but I like the Little Mermaid theory though, where like the ship that killed.
So can this be a Disney conspiracy theory?
Okay, fine. The Disney conspiracy theory. Okay, and then
Frozen gay conspiracy theory.
Okay, so let me.
Yahoo News is not a credible.
It totally is. Yahoo Answers. Yahoo Answers is not a credible. Yahoo News is. Fine.
Yahoo News just pulls news from real news. So.
Let's see. Oh, apparently it's a feminist movie too.
Oh, that one's not hard to see.
Yeah, I mean, girl.
but
keep moving.
Did you also see a theory that Tangled's a part of it too?
No, but I actually did. Like when I watched the movie, I did see actual like. Tangled.
I saw Rapunzel with her short hair, right?
Yeah, I saw her in that movie.
So they're related to it, and then there's this whole theory that Ariel's also a part of it.
But Disney does that though. They like throw characters into
Marvel. Yeah, they're doing it with Marvel too.
Okay, so Catherine Skaggs, who according to the title of her blog is a well-behaved Mormon woman, after being dragged against her will 3 different times by 3 sets of grandchildren to see Frozen. Hold on, let me see. This is Yahoo News by Caitlin Dickinson.
It's not credible.
It is.
It's a theory. No news source is going to be credible on a theory.
This beloved movie is top-notch animated. Its catchy theme song doesn't just have homosexual undertones, but is 108 minutes of pure gay propaganda.
What Disney movie does it?
It is apparent that the okay, come on. She wrote a long blog post. Frozen brainwashed her children into supporting the normalization of same-sex behavior.
with 2 sisters.
Main character Elsa's magical power is a metaphor for homosexuality.
There you
She
go.
is ostracized by the public and even her family, just like the demonization of homosexuals by society.
Yeah, I think it makes sense. You don't think that makes sense?
Elsa's non-magical sister Anna's shotgun wedding to someone she barely knows is meant to illustrate how heterosexuals diminish marriage.
Okay, now I don't want to read this anymore.
Right? Like,
I thought it was the glove thing.
No.
I think that makes sense, but I don't need to read the gay propaganda stuff.
Yeah, it's literally about how much Frozen makes people gay.
Yeah.
okay.
Okay. So
Fair
what
enough.
was the other stuff we were talking about? What's the Little Mermaid?
So the Little Mermaid thing is the ship that Anna and Elsa's parents go on to sail and then like crashes and everything. That's the ship that
Ariel finds.
Yeah, that Ariel finds in the Little.
Wait.
So just do Little Mermaid Frozen. Just do Little Mermaid Frozen. It's going to be Little Mermaid Frozen Tangled, and that's how these all connect.
Little Mermaid and Tangled and Frozen are together?
Uh-huh.
Oh, and Tarzan apparently.
Tarzan's kind of iffy.
Yeah, I Frozen, Tangled, and Little Mermaid do make sense though when you look at it.
Well, explain it though.
So the ship that they go on, it crashes and everything, and in Little Mermaid.
So the ship that Elsa and Anna's parents are on when
You
they
see
die.
it in the little. Do you want to build a snowman? And the little thing,
okay.
like it is floating and then it crashes
That
and
ship-
sinks.
Okay.
And then Little Mermaid, like when she's going with Flounder, like to go find things, she goes onto the ship, and that's supposed to be the ship that is Anna and Elsa's parents.
And with the Tangled one is really easy because you actually see Rapunzel and Flynn in there coming up for the coronation dinner thing.
Yeah, that's what they see here. Okay, that's weird. Is that the only thing though? Is that the only those 3 movies?
There is again. You could also look up the Tarzan one, like that.
I
one.
haven't heard the Tarzan one.
Okay, let me see if I can pull up Tarzan. Tarzan theory connection. So, are you talking about the ship that Little Mermaid finds?
Yeah.
Okay, so the ship that Elsa and Anna's parents go on where they die.
Yeah.
That's the ship Ariel finds later on.
And what? That's it.
Well, I think there was also a theory that that Ariel pulls a dress out, or
And it
was wearing a
looks
dress that looks like one of the dresses that
that
Anna
makes
was
more
wearing.
sense.
And it would make sense for the 3 kingdoms to be fairly close to each other too.
Mm.
Because again, where they would go on the ship and
Elsa and Anna's parents are actually Tarzan's parents. That's
Really?
No, because
The producers of Frozen started a whole lot of buzz when a fan asked them on Reddit if the Little Mermaid Frozen Tangled theory was true. Their response that the Arendelle king and queen didn't die in the wreck, but actually escaped to an island, had a son, and were killed by a leopard.
That actually kind of is cool.
okay.
So their ship did crash. They didn't die. Went to an island. Had Tarzan.
But when you look at the parents, like they don't look
Let's
related.
take a look.
Like they don't look like the same people. Those are Tarzan's parents, and those are Anna.
Well, she has
and
red
Elsa's.
hair, and she has kind of red hair.
She's
That's brown hair. That's not kind of
Let's look more at the
red.
dads though. Dark hair,
He's buff
blonde.
too.
Well, that could just
Yeah.
be living on an island. Like
That's not. I don't believe that's credible.
I will go with the.
If they wanted to make that a theory, like a thing, they would have made them look like Tarzan's parents, because Tarzan came out before this movie.
One of my favorite Disney theories, though, is the Pixar theory. How every single Pixar movie is connected.
What's that?
You always see like a little thing. In
Well,
it,
not
too.
just see a little thing. Like, okay. Oh, God, the Pixar theory is insane.
The
The
Pixar.
Pixar theory.
John.
This is what is it? Honey Garoni.
Tony Garoni. John Negroni.
Reviewer conspirer. Every Pixar movie is connected. Several months ago, I watched a fun-filled video on Crack that introduced the idea all the Pixar movies actually exist within the same universe. Since then, I've obsessed over the concept, working to complete it. Since Toy Story, that includes Bugs Life, Toy Story 2, Monsters Inc., Finding Nemo, The Incredibles, Cars, Ratatouille, WALL-E, Up, Toy Story 3, Cars 2, Brave, and Monsters University. Brave is the first and last movie in the timeline.
Yes.
Obviously, this
Brave
movie is
a
about a
Pixar
Scottish
movie.
kingdom
Yep.
during Dark Ages, is the earliest time period covered by Pixar films, but it's also the only Pixar movie that actually explains why animals in the Pixar universe behave like humans sometimes.
Oh yeah, the little like the whisk
Yep.
thing.
Mira discovers that there's a magic that can solve her problems, and it inadvertently turns her mother into a bear. Interesting. Go ahead. Do you want to say that?
Spoilers.
Oh yeah, spoilers. Hey,
Oh,
Harley
what?
Quinn.
Centuries later, the animals from Brave that have been experimented on by the witch have interbred, creating a large-scale population of animals slowly gaining personification and intelligence on their own. There are two progressions, the progression of the animals and the progression of the artificial intelligence. The events of the following movies set up a power struggle between humans, animals, and machines. The stage for all-out war in regards to animals is set by Ratatouille, Finding Nemo, and Up in that order. Notice I left out A Bug's Life, but I'll explain why later. This is a long article, and I'm not going to read it all, but...
Yeah.
It seems super interesting.
It is. Once you actually read the whole thing, it makes sense.
That's weird.
Mm-hmm. And how it ties back, in the part where you see how it ties back to Brave being the last one, is that the witch in Brave is Boo from Monsters, Inc.
Nuh-uh, really?
Because she's trying to find a door to find Sully.
But she was in the beginning. I don't understand. That doesn't make any sense. That's crazy.
Just go to the part where it talks about the witch. The witch.
And then there's Boo.
She remembers that doors are the key to how she found Sully in the first place and becomes a witch. Yes, Boo is the witch from Brave. She figures out how to travel in time and find Sully and goes back to what she believes is the source, the will of the wisps. Damn, that's pretty cool.
That's like a little out of this world, though. They have to stretch.
Oh, no, that's a guy who...
Wait. We even see the Pizza Planet truck from Toy Story carved as a wooden toy in her shop, which makes no sense unless she's seen one before, and I'm sure she has since that truck is almost in every Pixar movie. If you look closely, you can see the carved truck. Yeah. That's pretty fucking cool.
And think about it, the guy who made this thing probably had Post-it notes and string, like, beautiful
He
minds.
probably looked like a crazy person.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I read that theory, and it makes sense. I honestly think you guys should read it.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to read it. That was the inaugural episode of Pizza Schmidt. Thank you.
Thank you.